There you go, you're live.
Now we're live. This is what happens when people leave at 4 minutes and give us 4 minutes to set up. Okay, just fade me out, Ellie.
Why is that stop?
So welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And we weren't live on our Facebook page because we only had 3.5 minutes to set up tonight. So, so that's what happens in the studio. Sometimes we get rushed into things and then things get missed, or we just can't set up that quick. So welcome to the show, guys. You're with me. I'm an international psychic medium. I stream live across 8 platforms, which is Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, as well as 5 large Facebook pages. So if you'd like to have a free medium reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me here. We are streaming live. We're also live on the Alive 90.5 FM radio station as well. So welcome to my show. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, you need to come over to that main page. Otherwise, I can't see your questions. Ellie will try and guide you across and send you the links to get to the main page. But other than that, we can't see your questions. So come over to that main page. Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So how are you tonight there, Ellie? Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm
Always have a lot to say.
I can start rabbiting on if you want.
No, that's all good, thanks. Okay,
That's
so let's say hello to some of the viewers, huh? Let's go to, I'm just checking my book, found my book. We've got Wendy Merce-Martin, hello there. We've got Jill Polglaze and Michelle Coburn. So in fine form, again, girls, they're first and second place here. We've also got Omni Jerry. She's there with me. She's been with me for a long time. So all these ladies that I'm calling out have been with me, been my following angels, I call them, for a long time. Tracy Gibson. We've got Patricia Pertain. She says, Michelle Coburn says, hope that you and Ellie have had a lovely day. Yes. Very, very busy day today. Very full-on day for me. So I was hoping to get my electrolyte ice block before I left, and I forgot it. But anyway, never mind. I was running out the door. So Anita Singh, Grand Rising to Spirit, Ellie and Leslie. Hope you're well. Thank you. Also got Jess Black. Hello there, Jess Black. Jess Black is the lady that makes all the beautiful crystal bracelets that I send around the world to people for random act of kindness. So when you have someone that you've helped or you've paid it forward or anything like that, we do random act of kindness on this show here. So we love to support you. And if you have a random act of kindness, I've got 9 million of the gifts left that Jess Black gave me. She's probably laughing at me now. And I need to get them out to people to make them feel happy. So if you do have a random act of kindness act to share with us, we call it out here on the radio. And it's not just to, pat the cat next door to make it happy or put the garbage out. It's doing something really unique with someone, and paying it forward and just doing a random act of kindness where you're not expecting to get a reward, but the reward is us giving you something back. And that's what we do. Last year, I think I spent about $1,000 or more just on postage to send. Here we go. Bless you, Ellie. I think what was 6 minutes in. Well done. So yeah, we're 8 minutes in by my phone. But anyway, so the studio definitely needs to be cleaned. It's putrid. Anyway, we'll keep going. So we've got Jill Polglaze here, Francois Smith, hello again from South Africa. Hello there. We've got Bev Ridley, just popped in to say hi, Leslie, Ellie, and everyone from Victoria. Thanks, Bev. Ray Scott, good evening, Leslie and Ellie. Who else have we got here? Vicky Daly from Newcastle, thanks for joining me. We've got Erin Walsh she says, hi, Ellie, Leslie, and Spirit from Spotsylvania in VA. What was VA again?
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Or...
VA, wasn't it? Don't know. I'm not very. I did geography. I did history at school, not geography. Virginia, that's right, in USA. Thank you, Ellie. She's always on fine form here, Ellie. Renee Fury, I have to make one of my candles for you. Yes, please. So if you've got something that you want us to share or give out as a random act of kindness, then send them to me. I've sent out some, another lady sent me these little salt, little container things. I've got one more left to go. I've sent 2 out already. Omnigerish, bless you, Ellie, she says. Julian Poole, hello there. Diana Rodriguez, she says, yeah, well, we'll just say hello to you first, Diana. Happy birthday, but we're not doing messages right now. I like to pull in spirit. So for the first few minutes of the show, I like to pull in spirit and make sure that spirit is with us. So if you've got a question for your past loved one, then you need to right now start talking to them, and then spirit will relay the message through to me. So I don't use any cards. Okay, this is my pen with my name on it from one of my beautiful followers that got my name written on all my pens, and then sent me about 30 of them, which was amazing. And that's my desk. This is me, and we're on fire here. Not literally. I don't want to really put that out to the universe. So what have we got? Everyone's saying hello to each other on the main page. Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We've got Judy Waddick. She says, hi, Leslie. Would love a reading for my grandson who is 17, has started an apprenticeship this year. Would love a reading for him. I love him so much. So what I'll do, Judy, is just write down his name because I just want to say hello to a few more people. Isn't it funny when you grab a pen and you don't feel like using it because it just doesn't feel right? Oh, that one's better. It feels a bit better. I can hold it. I don't know why. I just couldn't hold the pen for that one. It's shiny. Grandson, 17, apprenticeship. Okay, we'll come back to your grandson, Judy. Let's keep going. Casey Paler, hello there. She says, grand rising. Yes, words are spells. So if you say hello, it means you break it down, you say hello. So you never say hello. You can say hi, 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 or just hi, or hey. What else is there? Good morning. So you never say good morning because morning is when you're mourning for someone, when someone's dead. So we don't use those words. We say grand rising. I think Julie Gibson, she's from overseas. She actually introduced us to that. And then we've got Casey Paler says that as well, grand rising. I love it. So welcome to the show, guys. And tell me what your question is. Just post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. Love, like, and share. I can tell who's sharing the page as well. So we've got a Nothing But the Truth coming up, not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, as I understand it. Let me just double check it will be Tuesday the 29th. So Tuesday the 29th of August, we're having a Nothing But the Truth. So I'll be posting that up over the weekend or in the next couple of days, hopefully. So if you'd like to join the private Zoom, Nothing But the Truth, then you need to come over to my main page in the next couple of days, and I will have the link up there, or have the event up there, and then you contact me, and then I will share the link with you. It's going to be a really, really good one, and I can't tell you what it is because I want you to join it. So and then we'll have another one following a couple of weeks after, which will be pretty cool as well. So. Yes. All right. Just reading through. Betty, she's been on here twice now. She's Pennsylvania, USA, Philadelphia. Thank you, Betty. She says, good morning, Leslie and Ellie. Betty from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA. I love it when I hit all around the world. It's just so cool because that means my gift, because I do have a gift. I'm an international medium or psychic medium. So psychic means past, present, and future. And I believe that that's spirit that gives me that because he's the one that tells me the past. He's the one that tells me the present and the future. And then there's also the mediumship side that I have, which is your past loved ones talking to me. So where Ellie's sitting right next to me on my right, they come through and I can't see none of what's in front of me at all. And she looks at me like I can see her now. I'll have to turn the camera. She's looking around going, who's here? And they come onto my right side. So your left brain hemisphere is your conscious mind, which is the mind that's listening to me right now. That's the logic part. It's the part that thinks and does all that, everyday stuff. And then you have your subconscious mind, which your subconscious mind is the one that controls your heart rate, your breathing when you're asleep, your repairing of your body when you're asleep. But it also, for me, it's like going underwater. So if you picture a plane and you're in automatic mode and you're in the plane and the pilot's actually, driving the plane or flying the plane for you, and the plane's in automatic mode and you're just casually there in the seat, just, waiting to be landing. So when you land on the earth. And then for me, it's the same principles. Get out of automatic mode, get to the earth and get grounded, but then I go underneath. So I go underneath the water. That's what it feels like, because I feel like I'm so, what's it called? Like in a meditated state, like in a permanent meditated state. I'm very calm inside. I'm very, very, very neutral inside my body. I don't have any pain before I start, or anything that's upsetting me, whatever it is. But then all of a sudden I'll have, all the clairs come through, the smell, the hear, the sound, the noises, or the tasting, or the pain, especially the pain. I like to get rid of the pain first. I can grab somebody's pen as well, or their keys, or their phone, or whatever it is, and just pull through information or energy straight away. I also do the remote viewing, which is looking out of your eyes or your past loved one's eyes, and seeing what they show me and just explaining. It's just exactly like when you come out of the shower and the mirror is a bit misty, and then the mist slightly goes away and you can see everything. And sometimes the colors are a little bit distorted. I get a lot of numbers and names and stuff like that, but on radio it's a little bit tricky, because we have to be really careful of the media law, as well as on social media. So my private readings are completely different to my live shows. I put my neck on the line pretty much every single time I go live, and because it's actually live when I'm doing this, I can't pull back anything that I say. I can't. I just trust spirit 100%. So the reason why I look to the right is because I see everything on my right. So if you see me not looking at the camera, it's because I'm looking at something that spirit's showing me. It's a bit freaky for me still, but never mind. I get through it. But anyway, that's all about me. And let's go back and say hello to some more people. So we've got Diana Rodriguez. Thank you, she says. We might start to do some readings. Yes, good idea, Renee Fury. She says, need to get you an op box to send them. Yes, love, that's really cool. What else have we got here? Just reading through my comments. Andy Dan, big hi, Leslie and Spirit. Hi, Spirit. Hi, everyone. Ellie, Andy Dan from Melbourne saying that. Betty, she says, well, ignore my message, grand rising. Yes, words are spells. Once you start going on to my live shows a lot more there, Betty, and everybody else that's new on the show, you will understand where I'm coming from, because your words are spells. It's incredible how whatever you say, feel, think, put out to the universe, how much it shifts to do whatever you don't want or you do want. So you need to make sure that what you're saying and doing is really, really significant to what you want, not what you don't want. So if you say, for example, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, and I'm using that because everybody says that, it's a common example, then you'll just get by till the end of the week. And then what happens? You just get by till the end of the week. So you need to make sure that you're saying, how can I afford this? How can I afford that? And then start picturing things in your hand. Like I heard something really, really cool the other day. It was like, for example, if you want a new Porsche or something like that, you put your hand out and you picture the Porsche, and you keep saying Porsche, 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 Porsche in your hand, like it's actually you're receiving it. And sure as ever, it's supposed to come true. So let's see what happens, because that's what I've been saying. But let's keep going forward. Renee Adams, hello. Vicky Daly, hello there. We've got back to Jess Black, yes. Who else is here? Casey, Vicky, Omni, Bev, yes. Bev Ridley says, Leslie, I can't work it out why I'm so down. I have everything to live for, please. Yeah, that's a good question. I get that a lot. Like, look, my background's in personal training. I'm a motivator. I'm a pusher, because you push to keep people happy. And when you get out there and you use your arms and legs as what they're supposed to be using, like everybody sits down too much. Everybody's mellow. Everybody's in their chair, in their lounge chairs, in their armchairs, in their bed, probably watching me. It's time for change, guys. Get up, get out of the house, get out into the fresh air, get your shoes off, get grounded, and start moving. Use those legs. Once you start lifting up different hormone levels in your body, you will start to see that you will have a personality change. You won't be as sad. You won't be as miserable. You won't be as bitter as elderly people. As I always say, that some elderly people become really bitter as they get older, because all the hormones are all gone backwards, upside down. So it's time for change for everybody. You know, get your veggie patches, go and have some really, really good nourishment in your system. Get some water, get some hot water with lemon in it. It's amazing for your liver, cleans it out. It's just amazing for everything. Start thinking about, looking after your health there. If you've got issues or if you're suffering in any way from any pain, go sort it out. Do your research. I had to do my research when I got sick with the cancer 17 years ago. So, that's when I learnt I had a real gift. From then, I always knew I had something, but not until then. So, but yeah, get up, get moving, Bev. It's time for change, lovey. It's okay to sit down all day, but your body, your hormones need to be lifted. If the hormones aren't regulated, that's when people start to get anxiety, start to get what do you call it, depressed, and sad. We call it the blues. Just get out, get moving. That's what I say. It doesn't matter where it is, what it is, just do something. You got to keep moving to keep the body happy. The body has to sit in a homeostasis environment, which means homeo means same, stasis means stable. So if you're not in a homeostasis environment, and no one's perfect, no one will always be 100% in that environment, no one at all, but you can try and get there as much as you can, and you'll feel so much better. So Sophie Hans, hello there. Let's go back to Judy Waddick. She says, my grandson is 17. He's just started an apprenticeship, she says. What do I have for him? So I get 18 around him. 1 and 8 is 9 in the month of September as well. Is this I don't know why, but I just heard vehicles and I just saw cars everywhere. So is this mechanical or what is this? Because I don't know why, but I just saw lots of vehicles. Like 3. Is this out the front of the property of the house? And has any of these vehicles been robbed? I know this sounds really, really dramatic, but I don't want to make this into a prediction. I just want to know if it's a past, because I don't want this to be a prediction. But I see somebody looking around 3 cars out the front of a house, and one's a white vehicle. Looks like 2 dark vehicles and 1 white vehicle to me. White vehicle and 2 dark. And there's somebody looking around out the front. So yeah, might need to keep an eye on that for the next 2 to 4 weeks, I think. I'm also getting 12 around you as well there, Judy. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March, and you've also got December. January is going to be a very big month for you coming up, and I just heard travel as well. So lots of travel for you, but or your grandson, because I feel like your grandson's got a little bit of itchy feet as well. He's not sure. He's not quite sure. He likes the apprenticeship. He's enjoying it, but I feel like that he's got itchy feet. He will be traveling. Okay, I feel like this is going to be by December. And I'll leave that there. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. So type in capitals validation on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and then Ellie will pick it up. And sure as ever, we will go from there. So, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. So who else have we got here? If you want to have a free reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Tina Bowetz, she says, I can listen to you for hours. Oh, thank you. Well, I can talk for hours if that's what you want. So I used to lecture anatomy and physiology, and I love all that health side. I've got a few hobbies, but I do love doing this as well. I utilize my gift to help people around the world. And that's what I do. I do these Sunday nights from 8 till 10 for free. I do mini readings every Sunday night. Tonight on the live, it's a bit of a different level here because we've got to be careful of the media law, like I said earlier. And we do about, 25 to 30 readings, hopefully, during the 2 hours, don't we, Ellie? Well, by the time I start properly is about 9:30, and then we'll do about 25 to 35 readings in one night. And then Ellie will be doing most of the talking too, because she gets all the validations. And then we've got Casey Paylor. She says, I could really use some guidance in the love life area if you could. Thank you. From Philly as well. Philadelphia. Go figure. So Casey Paylor. Now, I don't know why, but I do get the number 17 around you. 1 and 7 is 8, and the month of August. So I do feel like this, and it's going to be sounding very general. I don't like to sound general. I like to be accurate. But this month was a trying time. I feel like this was in the first week of the month. Is this right? and someone has major health issues around you, but it's kind of like you're bashing your head against the wall, even though I know you want to have a love reading. But I do feel like this person that you're with is just flobbing everything off that you're saying or doing. Now, what's with the itchiness behind the ears as well? Because I just got this huge sudden itch behind my ears, and also the pain in the left leg as well. So top thigh and left leg. So lots of stuff going on around you there, Casey. And I do feel like that this person is just playing games. It's kind of like what's that game? Blackjack. You know, you win some, you lose some. That's what I'm hearing. And I don't like the fact that you play until you lose. And that's what I feel like this man's doing. Okay, this person's doing with you. I'm also seeing a dark colored car as well for you. And with this vehicle, I don't know why they just show when I see the vehicles, they show me the vehicles facing to the left, and then they highlight an area. But I feel like this dark color, it looks like either a dark blue or a dark gray or a charcoal. I can't quite see it because you can imagine. And it's facing my left, and that's what they do with me. And they're also showing me the back end of the vehicle. So has this vehicle been in an accident before, or has someone hit it up the back, or what's happened to the back of the vehicle? A shopping trolley, I just heard. That's really, really, really bizarre. 1 minute I saw it banged in, and then I just saw a trolley hit it as well. I don't understand that. But lots of anxiety around you, Casey. It's time to take a breath. Take a big breath. Sit back. Watch what's going on around you. Okay. So the more you shoot, the more you talk, the more you shoot from the hip is just going to keep on increasing what's going on around you. So it's time to pull back and just sit back in the next couple of weeks and go, you know what? I need to listen and observe, because I can learn more from listening and observing than I can from opening my mouth or saying anything or trying to be like one up on everyone, So pull back and then just see what happens. And everyone's going to go, ooh, what's going on? And then they're going to like have alarm bells there, So, but I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Judy Widak said, Leslie, OMG, you are amazing. His birthday is 18th.
Oh.
The first one dark vehicle is his car.
One
dark vehicle, his car is white. His mum has a white car also. The 12th of March is his mum's birthday. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
So there you go. So there's the 18 there, and there's the 12, and then the March there. So wow, and then the vehicle, so the white vehicle, but I still get that. I think someone's going to be visiting. Honestly, I see two dark vehicles, one white vehicle. So when that occasion happens, just be careful that night, okay? So I feel like there's going to be someone lurking around the cars. I don't think they can take it, okay? That they won't be able to take the vehicle. They can only just be stalking around. That's what I'm seeing. So just be wary of that, Judy. Let me know too. I like to know. I like to, make sure that this earring or ear section of me is so itchy. So if that's not you, Casey, then it's someone coming up, because it's not me. I didn't have this when I started. So over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yep. So Casey Paler said, my car is dark blue and was almost carjacked this past Thursday.
Oh, well, there you go. I got you mixed up with Judy and Casey.
Then she said, my person has heart issues. My 2-year-old has been battling an ear infection.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So, wow, go look up Barbara O'Neill there, Casey, for the castor oil. I've been putting it into my ear because I get sinus really bad. And for the last week, and I've been putting the castor oil on my face, but last week I haven't had hardly any sinus at all. No ear sensitive ears, anything. So yeah, look at that. Look her up and then go see the doctor. Go see a functional medicine doctor. The functional medicine doctor is a naturopath / doctor who I'm going to see tomorrow. I can't wait. So Andy Dan, what happened? You're amazing, and you have oh, Ellie, you frightened me.
Yay, I finally got ya.
Good on you. This studio's got to get clean, seriously. So lots of life changes coming up. Would love any messages from Spirit if drawn. Thank you so much. Did you notice how I moved over everybody so that I could actually see Ellie on my right so that she doesn't do it again, okay? I'm up to your little tricks. Okay, so who we got here? Julian Poole. So your message kind of sounds a little bit negative, but a little bit positive at the same time, Julie. So time to reset. That's what I'm hearing with you. I feel like there's a reset button here, and this reset button, Julene, is all about doing stuff for yourself, and all about yeah, I just see reset, big flashing neon line, resetting everything. Okay, everything. So start from your health, start from your finances, your properties, everything. Everything is needs to be reset. So you can segregate them into different sections, and then go. You know what? I've got to get the health on track. This is a little bit out of sync. I've got to fix that up. So sort that out first. You've got nothing if you haven't got your health. Then you start looking at your finances. Go. You know what? I want to be in this position in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever it is. I want to be here. This is what I want to have. This is where I want to be. So look to plan for that, okay? And then take over the rest of the stuff, the social side, whatever it is. But start planning, because I feel like you need to sit back and reset at the moment, and I'll leave that there. Okie dokie, let's keep going. Tamara, Linnell, Lisa and John, Matt, Harley, this is trippy. Here, Matt is talking about wanting to be a fighter pilot. I've been getting a heap of fighter jet clips on my TikTok. Then you tag me in this, Lisa. I start watching and she's talking about flying a plane. And now I'm reading it. How cool is that? So, yep. Well, we're not psychic for no reason there, Tamara. This happens all the time. My friend rang me today and she said, Lesley, she goes, when you said that name last night, that our name, she said, that was me. She goes, I just literally logged on as you said that name. I said, no way. I said, you should have wrote it on the page. She goes, I didn't even think of that. Oh, well, next time. But over to you there, Miss Sally. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Oh, that's loud. Oh, man. Whatever that thing is, the other week I got bitten by a mozzie. So whatever that thing is there, I hope I didn't get bitten again. What's Canby Fred Mayer? What's that? Oregon. And customers at Canby Fred. Oh, she's that's her shop, is it? Is that your shop, Tina? Tina Bowers. Is that your shop? Your Canby Fred Mayer, Oregon. It's changing my thought 100%. When you start changing your thought process, yeah. When you start changing your thought process, watch the universe shift. I can't stress it enough. You need to go watch the Secret, Tina. Ah, there you go, Judy Waddock. I'm having lemon hot water with honey. Go girl. 100%. Renee Fury, when I feel down, I take my puppies for a walk along the water. It helps with my anxiety. Look at having some magnesium too. Okay, magnesium for you, lovey. Normally when people have anxiety or depression, it's usually a deficiency in magnesium. A couple of other little things, of course, but...
Then it's time to go solar. Solar Ray Energy have helped thousands of homeowners take charge of their power bills with smart solar products backed by reliable warranties with local support. Don't put it off. Visit solarmadeeasy.com.au to request a solar quote today. Solar Ray Energy. We'll do the solar, you do the saving. Station sponsor.
Looking for support that caters to your personal needs? Ability Choice Care provides innovative disability and
I just remembered something too.
Focus on the achievement of participant
What was the
goals
name?
and aspirations. Our services include supported independent living accommodation and tenancy assistance, home modification design.
I wrote it in my other
construction,
book,
support
and I didn't bring
coordinators
it.
and plan management, community nursing care
See if
for
I
high
can
needs,
find
and
it.
much more. To contact us, visit abilitychoicecare.com.au
1 second.
or call us on 1300 10
Oh.
0011. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show, guys. If you'd like to have a free meeting reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And I just wanted to say hello to a very beautiful lady that wrote a lovely message to the station about me. which was last week after the show, and her name is Debbie Bellman. She said the subject title said Psychics on Air, thank you. She said hello and thank you. Hi Leslie, I don't have social media but have been listening to your show for a long time. It's fabulous. You are super positive and help so many people. I think we all get messages from the universe. I wanted to share this one. My sister had a beautiful white owl land on her fence and it sat there for an hour. The next day it was in front of her garden. Spirit has a wonderful way of sending a message. I think this one was about change. Please know, even without socials, I enjoy your show, even if I play it back on the podcast. Deb Bowden. She says from Largs in North-South Australia. Thank you there, Deb. And hope we can see you on a social media, or you can see me on social media one day. So thank you for your support and that beautiful message to the station. I really appreciate it. It's amazing, like even without social media, that people can actually do some beautiful random act of kindness for me as well, which is, lovely. I'm always doing it for everyone else, I suppose. But anyway, let's keep going. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And I saw something from, before I scroll too far forward, it was, let me go back. I think it was Wendy Merce Martin. Oh gosh, now where did it go? Okay, 1 second. I was talking about cancer and she said she's 10 years. She's 10 years in remission. I'm 17 years in remission, thank God. Keep going. Where is it? 1 second. So we had Judy Waddick, as I said before, go and have hot lemon water. She says, I'm having lemon hot water with honey. That's the best. Okay.
Got it.
Got it? Okay, what is it? Wendy Merce Martin. She says, 10 years myself since I had cancer. Still have to keep looking after yourself. Life as if you never healed. That's it. 100% health is this. So you got to keep looking after yourself. 100. Thanks, Ellie. Yeah, she said, as if you never healed. Health is so important. 100%. That's what I have to do. I'm actually all over my health every single day. It's impossible for me not to, because I don't want to go back to where I was when I was really sick. I mean, you wouldn't even recognize me. So what else do we have here? Vicky Daly, hi Leslie, hope you're well. Can you tell me if my finances will improve? Yes, it will. So as soon as you change your mindset there, Vicky, you've been on my shows for some time now, so please go jump over to watch the Secret Full movie after this, and you will see your life shift. Okay, that's what I did with myself. I don't ever say I can't afford this or I can't afford that. I always say a little thing in my head every now and then when I remember. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am happy, I am whatever else you want to add to it. Just keep saying little rituals to yourself, and watch the universe shift. It's like I always tell the story of how I got my home by $1,000, and it's incredible because I just pictured myself in the kitchen, pictured myself driving the car in the garage, pictured myself doing anything, and then what happens? The universe shifts, and then all of a sudden I've got the home, and it's just like incredible. So yeah, and I asked Spirit for exactly what I wanted, and it's delivered what I wanted. So it's incredible. What else do we have here? So Lisa and John said the synchronicities, 100%. 100%. This is what happens to me all the time. Everyone says to me, and the common words that I get from a lot of people is, "It's funny how you say that." And I go, "Well, no, it's not, because I'm a medium, I'm a psychic, so that's what happens to me. It just comes out, and I just say it. Sometimes I don't even think of it. I just say it, and she'll go, "Oh, wow." So, what else have we got here? Cassandra Beck, hello there. We've got Vicky Daly, hello there. Who was I up to? Vicky Daly. Did I do her reading? Yes. Income and finances. So when you start, it's like what I said earlier. I don't know what time you came onto the show here, Vicky, but when I said before, if you keep saying things or you keep worrying about money, I'm never going to have enough, or I can't afford this. Every single time you say to the universe, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by to the end of the week. What happens? You just get by to the end of the week. You need to stop saying that. It's so important. I can't stress it enough. You need to ask the universe, how can I afford this? How can I afford that? Get your bank statement, cross out all the whatever's money's in there, and write in there what you want. Do things like that. Write your own checks, put what you want. Picture yourself in the next property, a bigger house, whatever it is, new car. Do that thing that I said before with the, picturing what you want on your hand and just repeating Porsche, 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 Porsche on your hand, doing things like that. It sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, it works. I don't just do this on my shows. I've done 373 live shows, and most of them have been on radio. But I've been saying and praising to the Secret full movie on YouTube, free of charge, for so many years and so many shows. It's not funny. All my current followers are probably sick to death of me saying that. But anyway, we'll keep going. Sophie Hands, I'd love a reading, please. I'm about to, oh, bless you, Ellie. So this is the third one. We've got to do something about this health hazard in this studio here. Poor Ellie. Please, I'm about to make a huge decision in my life. Okay, Sophie, I'd love a reading, please. I'm about to make a huge decision in my life. Right. Sophie. Whoa, I got 16 around you, 7 in July. So I feel like last month this decision has come up, but you've been procrastinating. I do feel like February is going to be much better for you next year, okay? So hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing. And you've been sitting on the fence for this a little while, okay? And this is what you've done right now is the right decision, because I feel like that if you move one way, it's going to be bad and you're worried. And if you move the other way, it's going to be bad and you're worried, okay? So just sit on the fence. And I feel like this is going to be a couple more, either two more days or 2 more weeks for you. 2 days to 2 weeks, okay? So don't rush. That's what I'm hearing for you, okay? And there's a couple more stepping stones coming up for you. And I feel like, what's this month now? Nearly end of August. Can you believe it? So September. So in 4 weeks' time from now is going to be around the 3rd to the 4th week of September. So I feel like the changes are going to come around there as well. Okay, I can't even write. So who's the person around you that had the issues with writing or some form of, like, I just heard disability with the hand, or they can't, like they've actually injured, they've either injured their hand or have a disability or something not right with the hand. And I feel like this is the right hand because I can't even write at the moment. It feels really weird. I'm also getting 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May as well. So lots of stuff next year coming up for you. Look forward to it. I'm very excited for you, Sophie. So keep your chin up there, lovey, okay? Don't overcook the carrots in thinking in the detail because you're drilling too far down. That's what I'm getting for you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any more validations there, Ellie? Okie dokie. All right. I've just noticed that I'm a bit behind because there's Julie Waddick's validation.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
What about Casey Paley? You got hers?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. All right, let's go forward. Okay, Spirit, what do we got here? All right. Wow, Casey Palish is almost carjacked with me and my son in it. That was that thing that I saw before with they're still stalking around. That's what I'm getting there, Casey. Okay, that's what I'm getting, lovey. So careful. And just be careful next 2 to 4 weeks. You don't have to be like this crazy warrior for, ever. But I just feel like there's this person is looking in the day with a white, he's got a white, like sloppy Joe on, like mine, but white. Okay, in the day. And he's looking around, he's lurking around as well in the day, and then comes in the night. Hi, very sad news. My uncle I seen a week ago. My uncle just passed away 2 days ago. Love a message, my uncle, please. Oh, Nicole. So Tim is Nicole Sten. She's been with me quite a long time follower. That's really, really sad. I'm sorry for your loss. Let's go, Nicole Sten. The uncle. Oh. Now, I know this is really raw and really fresh, and it's only 2 days ago, but I feel like I'm very agitated in my face. So what's happened with the face, either you or someone, or is your eyes really, really swollen right now? And that sounds very general. I feel like this is from the tears. I see people with swollen faces. I don't understand what that means or who's that. I'm also getting 17 around you, 8 in August as well. So definitely this month was a trying month. It's not just uncle, it's other things around you that's all just come like bang, hit you at once. Did he have issues in the bowel area as well, this gentleman? I feel like his heart was on his sleeve as well. He's saying I had a big heart. He's saying like the heart area. Heart was large. Was this a combination? Because I feel like he had issues with the bowel and also some form of issue with the heart. Because he just showed me the heart was really big. I don't know if it's his heart that he had empathy, like a good heart, or his heart was something not right. He didn't give that clear to me. I'm also getting 12 around you. 1 and 2 is 3, and the month of March. So was that an anniversary, birthday anniversary, or memorial there for something else? Either 12, 3, or March. I'm also getting December. So December is going to be a bit tough because I feel like there's going to be a lot of gossip, a lot of communication. So they just said the communication's low, but I'm also getting the minimal amount of communication as well. So lots of stuff going on around you. So time to recover. That's what I'm hearing for you there, Nicole. So time to recover for you. If you don't pull back for yourself, it's going to all get on top of you, okay, if it already hasn't started. So pull back the reins. That's what I'm hearing. You've got to fix yourself sometimes before you can help everyone else. It's like, like when you're in the airplane and then all of a sudden you need the mask to get out of the airplane. You have to they always say, put it on yourself before you put it on anybody else. So that's what I'm hearing. Oh, beautiful, Casey Paler. She said she bought castor oil because of me. Thank you, Casey Paler. Thank you so much. She's telling me. It's beautiful. But yes, you won't regret it. All right, let's keep going. If I've missed your question, then please write it again. Love, like, and share the page. Tell me where you're from. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. You even scared Tracy Gibson earlier with your last sneeze there early. She says, so early, I jumped that time. Oh, geez. We have this running joke in here. If you just joined us, we have this running joke because the studio is very dusty and Ellie it just seems to set off Ellie's... poor Ellie's sinuses and sneezy over here and everything like that. So God bless her. So who else have we got here? Okay. There you go. Judy Waddock. She said there's lots of tradies having their cars broken into and tools have been taken. Was on the current affair tonight. He just had tool tray put in his car. These awful people doing this to tradies, taking their tools that cost a fortune to buy. I know. Tell me about it. I get it. It's quite it's awful, like the people that, what do they say? People are taking from Peter to give to Paul, let's keep going. Bella Mallory, hello. Claire Dodson, hello. If I'm drawn to you guys, I will read you. I do this, we're doing this 6 hours a week for free. So don't be alarmed if you're new on the show and I've missed you. It's just whatever spirit draws me to. I have my iPad here and I just get drawn to the questions. We've got Miss Harvey here. Hello there, Harvey. What else we got? Connie Molino. Hello, everyone. First time here. Hope all had a beautiful day. Lots of love. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. You didn't even ask for a reading. That's very beautiful. Andrea Hayden, is there a message for me? I'm so worried about my daughter. She has so much stress. So you're actually increasing the stress. I just spoke about Andrea. When you say things, you put it out to the universe. Please go watch the Secret Full movie. You're putting out to the universe that you're saying, I'm so worried about my daughter. She has so much stress. So you're actually emphasizing that. In the spirit world, this is like getting a big foghorn and just going, whoa, and then you're just putting it out there. So you've got to change your mindset. You've got to say things like, I can't wait till next week when my daughter's, healthy, wealthy, and she's happy and this and that. I can't wait to see the smile and picture the smile on her face. Picture when she gives you a cuddle. Picture when she's happy, okay? So don't put these things out there. I've had parents contact me before. Oh, is my son going to die when he has this operation? I go, what are you talking about? What are you thinking like that for? I'm so worried he's going to die. And I go, oh my God, will you stop talking? You're going to make him do that, I say. And then that stops them in their tracks because you can't say stuff like this. Words are spells, guys. I can't stress that enough. It's so important you understand words are spells. It's like hello, hello. Think about it. Let's go forward. Becerra, hello there. Hello, my art angel. Sophie Hands, off to bed soon. It's almost midnight here. Anything for me, please? Or I'm not sure if you're still there, but I'll catch you tomorrow night. All right, let's keep going. Okay, Claire Dodson. Hi, Leslie. I would love a reading, please. Anything on love or work would be so helpful. Ooh, Claire, I don't know why, but my shoulders, I feel like you're hunching over your shoulders. Everything is just really stiff in the whole upper body. That's what I'm getting for you. But I feel like that it's either take your pick, like at the moment you're going to be busy with work when it's coming up, but then it's going to backflip with the love. So at the moment I'm hearing make your choice. So which one do you want first? Because it's coming. That's what I'm saying. And I do feel like that you need to be having a stable work first before looking for love. That's what I'm hearing. And this is going to be in the next 2 to 4 weeks. I just saw 2-4. So 2-4 weeks for the work, okay? I don't feel like there's going to be much coming up. It's just like not the right timing. And Spirit does things and puts things in your path so that you don't you don't feel it. You don't. So, for example, if you haven't got someone, or if you've got someone, the relationship's going pear-shaped and every day it gets worse and worse and worse, what do you think's happening? It's your spirit putting those obstacles in your place for you to wake up and then see the light, when you're in a bad relationship, for example. But if you're doing the work stuff or you're having the hard yards, it's time to shift gear. That's what I'm hearing for you. So you can't just put it out there in your mind and say, okay, I want to get a job tomorrow, or I want to change job, or I need to do this, or I need to do that. You can't just say that. You've actually got to think what you want. You ask Spirit what you what's the saying? You ask, believe, you let it go, you receive. So, and as much as that sounds wacky or crazy, I don't have one eye in the middle of my head, but that's exactly how it works. And you watch the universe will get with Spirit and they shift and they go, oh my God, she wants to have a job next week or within the next 2 weeks. And you feel it. And you look for the interviews, you look for the job that you want and go for it, and watch the universe shift. Sophie Hands, my mum's 5 years last week. Yeah, it's really sad. Sorry for that. Oh, geez, but lost dad to cancer as well. Oh, gosh. Okay, Connie Milana, Ginger works faster. Fair enough. Ginger always has that peculiar. Now, I just tried goat's milk. You ever tried goat's milk, Ellie? You like it?
Yeah, I've had it.
You like it? I felt like it was a cross between drinking cardboard and dirt.
At least I can drink it without problems.
Yeah, same. That was me too. But put a little bit of honey in it with it as well. And you know how you got that natural honey and you got the top part and it's got a little crystallize on it? Yeah. That was really annoying. Never mind. Oh, jeez. So a lot of people suffering out there, guys. So if I can do anything on the live shows to help someone, I will. That's how I work. I don't charge for this. I only charge for my my private readings because it's my personal time. But yeah, this is what I do 2, 4, 6 hours a week. So Karen Riley, Leslie is so full of healthy tips. I personally never love taking anything, love taking everything in. What do you mean? I personally never love taking everything in. I think that's maybe written, or maybe I'm not understanding it. Okay. Bella Mallory, she says, hey Leslie, hope you're well. Any guidance from my parents? Will my parents find a house to rent within the week? For my parents, yes. I don't feel like they're going to find a house within the week, but I do feel like it's a Thursday and it's going to be next Thursday. I don't know why. I just saw next. I just saw Thursday, next Thursday. So what's coming up next Thursday? What is it? I can't see. And I just saw property as well. So definitely property coming up. So house, Thursday. What does Thursday next week mean to you? Because it might not be related right now. If I had more time, I can go more into it with Spirit. But I get Thursday next week is important. So whatever's that, is a phone call for them, okay? So whatever's going on between your mum and your dad and the universe at the moment, it's all like it's spiraling down. I think your parents have lost I think your parents have lost a little bit of heart, a little bit of faith in what's going on around them. So yeah, just let them know that things are shifting, things are changing. And they feel the energy more, these two people as well, Bella. So the universe is shifting. And I'm also getting 13 around them, 4 and April. So by April next year, things will have settled down. Okay, Christmas is going to be a little bit tough for them because I feel like there's something missing And I feel like this is a person's going to be missing from the scene there, okay? Like they can't make it or they're not there. So from a past loved one. But yeah, I feel like there's someone missing. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. Over to you there, Ellie.
So Sophie Hand said Dad's had strokes before he passed, couldn't use his hand. I'm moving in 2 weeks to the country, a huge move. Me, my 4-month-old, and Mum.
I feel like that's going to be amazing for you. It's the best thing you've ever done, I feel. And with the dad, the hand, that's why I couldn't write, because of the issue with the hand. What was it, Ellie?
He had strokes before he passed.
Yeah, that's what I said. I feel like it's either a stroke or injury to the hand. Wow. That's why my hand, I was like, it was really weird. I couldn't even move it. Never mind. It stopped now. Okay, what else have we got here? Oh, over to you. See, this is what I said earlier. I said, I knew you must be psychic. I said, I knew you'd be talking a lot.
Vicky Daly said, thanks, Leslie. I have been changing the way I think, especially in regards to my finances. I'll keep manifesting and send it out to the universe.
Yeah, beautiful. There you go.
Then Nicole Stem said, my uncle had a big sweetheart for everyone in his family, and everyone he knows. Yes, my eyes saw. Yes, you were right about what he had. Yes, it's been hard for me I need to stop on some things.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Hang in there, guys. You know, even though a lot of people are suffering from missing their past loved ones and stuff like that, all you got to do is just ask them to come through and show you signs. It's that simple. It sounds crazy, but it's actually that simple. And if I can do it, you guys can do it, you know? So, yeah, I just saw that. Wow. Any more, Ellie?
No.
Okay. I'm just reading what's on the live here. And if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. Yes, thank you, Jess Black. She's always looking out for me. Jess Black has been here with me from show 2, I think, and I've done 373 live shows. Sophie Hans, I'm moving in 2 weeks to the country, a huge move. I really think that's going to be great for you and your daughter, your child, and also your mum. I think that's going to be amazing. I really want to hear how you go with that, because I think it's going to be amazing. What else have we got here? Good morning, angels. Laura Opsenica, how are you? Sophie Hand said, this sounds like my dad. It's amazing what happens when you're a medium and you have a lot of people on your show, and then you can times that by 3 spirits each. And so you've got a lot of spirit in one tiny little studio, and then they're all standing next to Ellie. She just looks at me. Cassandra Beck, I am from Aberdeen in South Dakota. Thanks for joining me. Lisa Young, hi Leslie, from Old Melbourne town. Property is so hard, especially rentals. Do you see a move for me, please? Yes, but I don't feel like it's good right now. Okay, I do see a move, but I think that the price is way too high. Look, the prices aren't going to come down. That's what I'm hearing. So it's times are tough. People need to pull back the reins with the pocket and the cashola. And I'm seeing the empty pockets around you, and it's been up and down for a little while. Okay, it's been up and down for a little while there, Lisa Young. So I do feel like it's going to be the same. It's going to be like, stabilizing out, but I don't feel like the property prices are going to be different. If anything, it's going to go up again, which is common sense. You don't have to be psychic or a medium to work that one out, but property is so hard, especially rentals. But don't keep saying property is so hard, especially rentals. Say, I can't wait to get the property that I want. Write down what you want. Ask spirit to help you in the universe and say, okay, I want a 2-bedroom, whatever it is, with whatever, and this has to be that, open window, open plan, whatever. Write it down what you want and start looking on the internet, because then that's how I did it when I got my property. It was really weird. It's like I said to my daughter, what do you want? She wrote down, and I wrote down next to her what the opposite what she wanted, because I needed other stuff. And then I said, okay, I better go and have a look and help the universe out to go and see if I can find something like this. And I didn't even know what area it was. I just had a guess. And then sure as ever, I've always said that I wanted to live in my area. I always wanted to have a few things that my daughters said and I wanted, and I got everything. I just couldn't believe it. Buy $1,000 because I manifested it. Yes, that's right, Rachel Brown. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay. What's this one? Yeah, I like it. I think it's funny when people call me mate. This is Matthew Hansen. Hey, mate, can you do a reading? I can do a reading when you say please, and like please is just one word. So, and everyone's going to town on him. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, he goes, I'm Australian, that's what we call friends. Sorry, mate, he's Aussie, he's to regard. Yeah, that's okay. But every language knows manners. Every single language knows money. So it's never ever that. So when you get that, mate, and you know how to say please, then come back to me, mate. Ellie Grace, you're on the main page, lovely. So yes, Jill Smith Smooth. Thank you, Vicky Daly. Welcome to the show, Jill. I haven't seen you here before. Ioana, hello. Where else are we up to? Claire Dodson. Bella, we've done you. Vicky Daly, I had a bad memory. Can you put some of the sayings on your page, please? The affirmations. Okay. I'm going to write that on my hand for you, Vicky. I've got you written on my hand so I can do the affirmations for you. I'll try and do it tonight before I go to sleep. And now just don't forget, I finish here at 11 p.m. and I've got to get home. I get home nearly at midnight. So I'll try my best for you, Vicky, but don't look too much into the dreams. I mean, I'm not a dream expert. I'll never claim to be that. But I tell you now, if you have someone that comes through from a past loved one that comes through, that's usually a visit. Okay, so if it's anything else, just don't read too much in it. I don't like to read too much into the dreams. I used to have nightmares when I was a kid, but now I just don't get anything. So, oh wow, I can't really say, Barbara Orchard. I can't really say what you've just written up on the page. I've kind of read halfway, but there's no way I could say what you're saying here. I'd have to deal with that one separately, completely separately. Okay. Rachel Brown, I'm stressed out about court tomorrow. I want my daughter with me full time. Can Spirit tell me if everything is going to work out? I want you to manifest this, Rachel. I don't want you to keep saying you're stressed out and that you're worried about court tomorrow or whatever it is. Remember what I keep saying. You've been on my shows for a long time, Rachel. You need to say that you can't wait till your daughter's in your arms. You can't wait to see her. And I see smile on your face anyway. So I feel like this is going to work. I see both of you cuddling and smile on the face, okay? Like tears of joy. That's what I'm seeing. So good luck tomorrow. Keep me posted. And even if it's not now, it's definitely coming up. And what's in 4? I just saw 2 to 4, 6 to 8. What does that mean? So for you there, Rachel? So 2-4 weeks? Or has this been going on for... This has been going on for 2 to 4 years or 2 to 4 weeks of this stress? Because I feel like this is a whole bunch of stress for you. And it's in a short period of time, they just told me. So 6 to 8 weeks and lots of things shifting for you. So lots of good stuff coming up. So hold the fort, okay? Don't get overwhelmed with all this stuff. Take a big, deep breath. Go into court. Behave yourself. Don't get emotional. Just put it out there. Write down everything tonight, what you need to do, how you need to behave. And just what I know from, court. Not that I've been to court, but what I've seen, what I've heard. I'm studying law, but what I know is that when you are in court, the magistrate or whoever the judge is, they always look at your demeanor. So if you sit there and you look uninterested, you look like you're up with the fairies or whatever it is, they keep an eye on you. They watch your demeanor. So they watch how interested you are and how passionate you are to get this. Okay, so that's what I see will give you a little bit of a heads up. So Jill Smith, not sure if you answered my question because I had technical issues. So if not, if you give readings, how do you or who do you go to for messages? How would you differentiate when doing readings, a message not being meant for you versus the person you're giving the reading to? I'm not sure. So are you saying, Jill, that because there's a lot of people on my live, that how do I know it's for that person? Because I know. I don't know how I know. I just know. Sometimes it gets a bit confuffled because some spirits will have a lot more stronger energy when they come through, and there's a lot of people that come through in the studio. I mean, we've got quite a few people on live now, but you can imagine times by 3 how many spirits come into the studio. But if I hear spirit saying, sometimes when I'm doing my readings, he'll stop me on the person that I'm supposed to be stopping at when I'm looking at the iPad, like I just noticed your question. But what he will also do is he'll say, it wasn't her, or next person, or around there, and I'll go, oh, okay. So then if it's not for you, it might be for Karen Riley, Eva Goldberg, or Matthew Hansen, or someone like that, So, but yeah, it'll be around that area. That's what he does with me. So you can imagine, like, trying to, if it's one-on-one, simple, really easy for me, really, really easy, and it's easy for most mediums. But yeah, I hope that answered your question. If it doesn't, just write it again for the blonde people like me, okay? Matthew Hansen, sorry, Leslie, can I get a reading? Please, yes, okay. Of course. Manners go a long way. You learn. So lots of things coming up for you there, Matthew. Let me write your name down. Are we over time? We come back?
No, we're good.
Yeah, we'll have to come back. We're just going to be playing the sponsored ads. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
You are listening to Alive.
Wow, that's loud. We'll come back, Matt. You've got to play the ads, and I'm over 3 minutes. Oh.
House is an exciting town.
Okay, let me have a look at this.
Oh, wow. Whereabouts?
No further than Pradipati for the perfect direction and guidance from start to finish.
Uh-huh.
Call 0437 136 136 or book online for an obligation-free consultation. Own your dream home with Cornerstone Buyer's Agent.
Station sponsor.
And Dad said to say hello.
Hello. That's cool.
If you go
Huh?
here, you've got an average of 14 listeners since 9:50 p.m.
Ah, cool. What was in the first hour? We'll have to scan that. We'll have to take a photo of that when we...
14.
Ah, there you go. Thank you, Harvey. Just got your message.
Are you tired of rising power prices? Are you ready to reduce your energy bills by 50 to 100%? Then it's time to go solar. Solar Ray Energy have helped thousands of homeowners take charge of their power bills with smart solar products, backed by reliable warranties with local support. Don't put it off. Visit solarmadeeasy.com.au to request a solar quote today. Solar Ray Energy. We'll do the solar, you do the saving.
2 more ads.
The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to 75 different locations across the Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.au, plus the newspaper's social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is to inform, involve and inspire, which is why partnering with Alive 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor, looking for support that
Nearly there.
your personal needs. Ability Choice Care provides innovative disability
So loud.
care services that
Put it back
focus
off
on
my
the achievement
ears.
of participant goals and aspirations. Our services
Yeah.
include supported independent living accommodation and tenancy assistance, home modification design and construction, support coordinators and plan management, community nursing care for high needs, and much more. To contact us, visit abilitychoicecare.com.au
All my
or
friends are
call
having
1300
kids.
10
Oh my
They're all in
God.
their 30s.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and post up your question. And back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
I've got a couple of validations
Wow.
So Bella Mallory Healy said, fingers crossed, nothing is planned for next Thursday so far. I agree that they have lost heart, but I have been telling them that the right house will come along. The rental market is actually terrible with the rent increases. I asked the angels to help send them guidance. That's the second time you have mentioned to me that Christmas will be different this year, but I thought it would have been that we would have babies first Christmas. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm not about to bust any surprises there, so Spirit would have told me that. So there you go. Lesley, do you see anything for me, please? Oh, no, sorry, I was going back to Matthew. Is there another validation there, Ellie?
Yes.
Okay.
Lisa Young said, thank you, Lesley. I appreciate your time. I'll switch my approach and mindset around the house move. Thank you again for your time.
Yeah, 100%. It's all about mindset. This life is about mindset. So we'll come back to Suzanne Kelly as well. I'll just write her name down.
I've got another two.
Oh, I'll go over to you there, Ellie. I said she'd
Judy-
be talking a lot tonight.
Judy Whittick said, Lesley, my grandson is thinking of going surfing to Indonesia in December.
Oh, that's right. Because I said that he's going traveling, 100%. And it's going to be so good for him. Back over to you.
And Rachel Brown says, I've been dealing with custody court for 8 years. This most recent case has taken 2 years to get a hearing. The guardian ad litem says, I give my daughter too much power, but her psychiatrist therapist and case manager say I am doing the right thing. So I do have high hopes on this. Thank you for my
Yeah, keep going. You've been doing this for 8 years. Don't stop in the middle there, girl. Keep going. Your daughter needs you. That's what I'm hearing. So where was I up to? So Matthew Hansen, what do we get for you, Spirit? What's happening? Right. Oh, I don't know why he's saying to me, roller coaster, up and down, up. Oh, lucky I saw you then. It's like what? That's number 5, 4, 4, and it's only halfway through. So yes, so I get the roller coaster for you there, Matt, and I just feel like things need to shift. Okay, so you need to shift a gear for this to stop happening. So the ball, they're saying to me, the ball is in your court. You need to shift a gear to prevent what's going on around you. And I do feel like that the past is the past, of course, but you're still sitting. You got this mindset of just bringing the past up. So you've got to stop it, mate. Okay, so it's time for change for you as well. I'm getting the numbers 555. Normally, Spirit just shows me the angel numbers 555 for change at the moment. So lots of things coming up, and this is going to be October into November. So October into November, lots of changes. Are you thinking of changing jobs, or you got some idea or something like that? And who's the person around you that's itchy on the right hand? So see, I can scratch my hand and it doesn't really come up pink at all when I'm in flight mode with Spirit. It's so weird. Like I've just been scratching and rubbing really hard, but it doesn't come up. See, it doesn't really come up pink at all. That's how Spirit works. It's so weird. It's just like it'll do things and then I'll scratch it and whatever else, and then it doesn't come up, But 555 definitely for you there, Matt, is change. Okay, October is going to be good, so keep your chin up. Okay, I feel like that you get like a panic attack. You can't get your words out. I'm struggling with my words at the moment. You get all this allergy, itching, or who's that person around you that gets the allergy or itching? Because I feel like this is part of the anxiety. Lots of stuff going on around you, and. Okay, so I heard drugs as well. So is that you or someone else? Because I feel like someone else is around you that's doing that. It's not for you. It's not good for your head. Okay, some people can cope with it, but for you, forget it. It does your head in. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also getting 12 around you. So 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March. You've also got December. So this year, big times, big things happening around December. First to second week in December. This is not about Christmas. So I don't want to play into Christmas. I don't like to say that, and but I feel like this is the first 1 to 2 weeks around Christmas. So are you having some sort of change around December, or you can't wait for December because you can't wait to implement something? Because I do feel like that's coming, definitely coming. And I just heard business as well. So do you have an idea or something, like a secret idea, something in the back of your head that you've been playing in your head for some time, but you're not like you're too scared of the risk for it? Because I feel like this is going to work for you. It's like whatever you're thinking is going to work, but it's going to take a lot to get there. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want that. Oh wow, that was really loud. But you don't want to play into that game of doing the hard yards. You're over the hard yards clearly, but I do feel like that you need to have the hard yards for this thing to work for you, and I'll leave that there. Any other validations there, Ellie? We've got about 14. How many listeners? 14 listeners online just a couple of minutes ago.
14.
Thanks for joining us. We've got Zaria Robertson. Hi, will I win an award this month or next month? I feel like it's going to be more next month. It looks like it possibly second or third place. Lindy Purd, I recently had my kidney removed from cancer. Could you please tell me how my health will be? Yes, you need to do a lot of research on your health there, Lovey, because I do feel like you're still not looking after it as much as you should, okay? So you need to recover properly, but you need to do all your research now. I know the feeling. I've had cancer myself 17 years ago. So it's time. It's actually 17 years ago. What's today? The 21st?
Yeah.
So today, 21st of August is 17 years ago from when I was sick, when I had my my first diagnosis. Lindy Pert, I recently had my kidney. Yep. So get your act together with yourself there, Lindy, so that you can get yourself into a phase where you're not worrying about being sick, okay? Because I know the feeling. I know how it feels to worry about every tiny little thing. You know, you trip over a twig and you say, "Oh, did I break my back?" You know what I mean? Like it's just all these little things that pop up. And look into your trace minerals and stuff like that. Get in touch with yourself. So, because that's going to make a big difference once you learn, you know, how your body reacts to different things. Oh, that's really sad. So Nicole Sten said about her uncle, he's been missed from all the family, all of us. I hope he's watching over us. They're always there, Lovey. They are always there. They never go anywhere. Okay, Omni Jerish is off. She'll tune in another time. Kim Diaz, hello there. Dimitri Hooker, hello there. Any messages from Spirit for me, please? Okay, I was going back to Suzanne Colby. I can't remember what the question was, but we'll try. Just had my headset nearly pulled off by myself. What do we get? We get 11 around you. So 1 and 1 is 2, and the month of February we also get November. So 11 is a primary power number as well in numerology, and I do feel like it's definitely November. So I feel like November is going to be a quite busy month. Okay, so get your sleep now. That's what I'm hearing. And what's going on around work? I feel like either communication drop, or you're looking, or something's bothering around work, or someone around work that's close to you. I'm also getting 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So lots of stuff from May this year, and it was quite daunting. I just heard the word daunting. I feel like it's Spirit said daunting and chaos. What more do I want? I said, okay, well, yeah. I just feel like that the May was significant around you, and that things are going to shift and change now. So leading up into November, into December, right through January, February, it's all going to change for you. So hold the fort, I'm hearing, and just pull back. Enjoy the ride. It's going to be good. All right. I'm a little bit excited for you too. So keep me posted. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Yeah, beautiful, Wendy Merce Martin. Vicky Daly, thank you so much. I want to put them around my house. What was that, Ellie? What was I talking about that? Put them, what was it?
You were a little bit behind, so I wouldn't remember.
Yeah. Laura Opsensky, she says, I'm so excited to be loved and with abundance for the rest of my blessed, fulfilled life. That's beautiful. Lisa Young, thank you. Beautiful. So I'm just going to scroll forward. Yep, I'm catching up, Ellie. She said, Jill Smood, she says, I meant, do you get private readings for yourself from other psychics? No, I don't. I have had, when you do training and stuff like that, when you do classes and stuff like that, you always get them. And it was really weird in my classes. when I did training or anything like that. It's my spirit would just scramble the person reading for me, so I gave up. It sounds really crazy, but I don't get them for myself. I just rely 100% on my spirit. I don't, to be honest. The last person that I had a reading from was some bloke in Parramatta, and he was from another country, and he did a palm reading for me, and he terrified me. So, and I thought, no way, whatever you've just said is definitely not happening currently, in the past or whatever. And I didn't even want to hear what was happening, what he was trying to tell me for the future, because none of the past, none of the present was actually accurate at all. And I just thought he was just, taking people's money, a con artist. So that's why I just said, no, from now on, I don't really like getting readings, because I just find that they always fluff around, and, unless it's from a really, really good medium or psychic, I don't really want to know about it, because I don't like how they fish for information, or they fluff around and they ask me questions before they've even said anything. And I go, well, hang on a second. You're supposed to be telling me. So yeah, I don't really like them. I don't really like the readings, I should say. Oh, okay, where was I up to? Judy Wallach, she's got a valid. Oh, she's already done that one, the surfing one. So Jill Smooch says, or do you meditate for your personal questions or concerns? Sorry for the confusion. No, that's okay. I don't meditate. I can't sit still to save my life. It's like, it's hard for me to even sit here, because I want to be doing something, okay? Because I love study. I'd rather be studying than doing this. But I don't meditate. I do know how to meditate. I just can't do it. My mind would be all over the place. That's me. I'm so used to spirit coming through. I trained him to only come through, and I put boundaries around him to only be around, or when I need to do private readings, or when I'm on air. And I've also relied on him to protect me 1000%. My family, my pets, my everything around me, everything that I do, whatever's in my range, my followers, my boss, my work, my everything, my vehicle, dogs, pets, neighbor, everybody. So that's what I do. I just rely 100% for him to protect everything around me, everything and anything around me, I should say. But going back to that personal question on the meditation as well, I teach meditation when I do my workshops. I teach all the psychic and mediumship stuff, and how to, pull in spirit properly and rely on the messages that you get. So spirit for me is, it's very crystal clear for me. He doesn't muck around. He's very serious for me, my spirit guide. And I believe that, and I got told from one of my ancient astrologers, sorry, not my ancient astrologers, my ancient history / Egyptian friend that does documentaries. He said once that it was Osiris, or however you say it, Osiris, Osiris, so
Osiris.
which is the god of dead. And that's who I believe stands behind me. And he's very serious. He just stands there, and I can feel his presence when I do my shows. And I believe that he's the one that gives me the past, present, and future. And then I have the mediumship side, which is your past loved ones. So, and, it all fascinates me still now, Jill. It keeps me going, because every single reading is completely different. And it actually, I freak out and go, oh my God, how did I get that? And I was always told that if you open your mouth and start talking when you're doing the reading, that it will just flow. Everything will just come out and it'll just flow. And then a lot of people expect a medium, when they're learning this stuff, or when their past loved ones pass over, they expect them to, your past loved ones to knock on the door and say, hey, I'm back. I just wanted to have a coffee with you to check in and see what you're up to, and just have a quick chat for 5 minutes or an hour or whatever it is. They can't do that, guys. It takes a lot of energy for them to show me what's going on, let alone show you what's going on. So they show you tiny little faint messages. So if you miss the faint messages, then you are not, in tune with spirit. So you've got to look for the little faint messages. And when you get that hearing, that feeling, or whatever it is, that little vision, because I get the remote viewing, they show me the vision, and the numbers or whatever, you write it down, and then ask spirit to do things such as like a boundary. You put I put a boundary around my spirit, or my pharaoh, or whoever you want to call him. I say to him, I don't want any messages before I start at 9 o'clock. I want to be left in peace before I start at 9 o'clock. And then at 11 o'clock, I want to be left in peace to go home. I don't want to take home, the passing neighbor's dog or, in the back of the car. I don't want to take home, 100 spirits, in the back of the car. I just want to go home, and that's what I ask Spirit to do. But I ask him 100% to protect me, and that's what he does. I don't do any sage. I don't do any, some of my older people that were on my shows years ago, they, the psychics would have, they couldn't even put their arms up because they had so many crystals underneath their armpits and stuff. And I said, what are you doing with that? And they say, oh, well, we need this to protect us. And I'm going, oh my God, I don't even do that. I wouldn't even know how to do that. So, but yeah, it's just what you like, how you want to think. So some stuff is really, really fluffed up, and I'm just black and white. I just tell it how it is, and that's what I think works for me. And so I'm sticking to it. But we got that validation from Rachel Brown. We've done that one, Ellie, haven't we?
I've got another.
Oh, there you go.
Another two.
Got another two. Over to you.
So Susan Kelly said, November is my birth month. I have been having renovations for 18 years. Yet they are doing more now, hoping to have finished for Christmas. My daughter has been inundated at work. Thank you for the reading. Hope you're all well.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, well. And
then Ash Meadows said, last week you answered my question, do you see myself and Mum getting a home loan with the help of my Mum? Due to me being only a casual worker, it's hard for myself to go in alone through it, just be just myself and kids living there. And you said, yes, you see me getting a house for myself and the kids. Well, we are currently pre-approved through one. We did an offer of interest to a property I viewed on the weekend. Now a mortgage broker is working on maybe making it happen. So hopefully I can have my family home sooner than I thought.
Well done. They're on fire. I told you. I said that would happen. That's incredible. See, so when Spirit shows me things as well, he shows me things in themes. So I get themes. And if someone's like me and they don't know how to use it, for example, I'll see the shadows on the one side of me, and shadows will run past me, and then I'll see them facing. Even though I can't see you, I picture you, and Spirit will picture you in front of me facing the left, and then I'll see the shimmer of white light behind, and I know that person's like me but doesn't know how to use it. So that's when, as soon as I say this to them, they shift a gear in the psychic and mediumship world, and then all of a sudden they're getting more information, but they don't know how to use it. So you've just got to put some sort of control over what you're doing, so that you don't get like all the vampiring spirits around you and hanging off you and stuff like that. So, but over to you there, Miss Ellie. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
I needed a drink.
We all know that paying for a funeral can be a
What's she
financial
got?
burden. However, have you ever thought of paying
You're
for
welcome,
a
Lindy.
funeral with none of the ongoing premiums that is associated with funeral insurance? $1,000 can get you started. Hills Family Funerals, a family-owned and operated business for 35 years, can make it easier for you.
Unbelievable.
02
I already did a reading for you.
0900. Ask for Richard Spiteri or speak to one of the friendly staff members to learn how. Get assistance today. Call Hills Family Funerals, station sponsor. Are you self-employed and struggling to find suitable loans at affordable rates? Look no further than Live Invest Finance Solutions. Our specialty is finance for the self-employed and backed by years of lending and banking experience. We help local business owners access suitable and affordable home loans and business loans for small trust to find tailored solutions.
I think there's
that are
rat
willing to
smell in
show
here.
potential
Something's
for
not right.
financial success. Call us today on 1300 831 288. Station sponsor.
Learn how to defend yourself today with Alpha
Okay.
Jiu-Jitsu Academy, Browse Hill and Richmond. One of the biggest benefits of Jiu-Jitsu is that it provides a fantastic physical workout whilst learning self-defense. We are pioneers of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here in Western Sydney and focus on the quality of martial arts instruction for kids and adults. With a welcoming team to guide you in your journey, you can now book a free trial class by visiting www.jiu-jitsu-browsehill.com.au or www.jiu-jitsu-richmond.com.au.
Station sponsor.
We are the Insight Intelligence Group, specialising in Australian corporate investigations in information risk management, workplace investigations, competitor analysis, social media intelligence, reputational risk management, internal or external investigations. Professional and proactive Insight Intelligence Group works with you to ensure the success of the investigation. Australia-wide or global, facts, not opinion. 02 882 9837. insightintelligence.com.au.
Station sponsor.
Looking for a stopover between Sydney and Brisbane? Visit the City Centre Motel Kempsey on the mid-north coast. Clean, comfortable rooms with friendly staff to give you that family hospitality to ensure your stay is enjoyable. Within walking distance of the RSL, McDonald's and various other local cafes and restaurants. Book on our webpage kempseymotel.com or contact us directly on 02 6562 7733. Station sponsor.
Well, welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to the show. If you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We're streaming live across 8 platforms, including the Radio Alive 90.5 FM station here. And over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got that big validation from
I
Ash.
just did that.
Huh?
I just did that.
Oh, did you? Oh my God! I wasn't even listening. That's how in flight with spirit I am. My gosh. Okay, well I have to go and read that again later. Because you know what happened. My screen jumped off, and I had to go back and get my screen. I knew that you were talking, but I wasn't listening. So what else do we have here? So I've only got a few on here now because I had to go out of the screen and come back in. Vicky, Victoria, congratulations. Wishing you lots of happiness when you get your new home. That's beautiful. That's how it should be. So good night there, Miss Andy Dan. Mrs., I should say. Jill Smith, could you please let me know if you can see anything regarding my daughters? I've already done a reading for this lady, haven't I? Jill Smood, I was been talking to her about the spiritual stuff. So she's saying both moved out of the area recently to their jobs. Whatever you do, guys, don't tell me numbers or names or the whole life story. I just want the question because I want spirit to do the work there. Jill, don't give me all this information. She's just saying, do you see them meeting their potential spouses soon, moving back to Illinois near me? Ideally, of course, I would love them back home, but it's not what you want, lovey. I don't feel like they're coming back for a while. I feel like they're over there for a reason. Okay, so I do feel like this is. I know you're lonely and you miss your daughters, but I do feel like that this is their time right now. I'm getting the tears for you as well. What's going on there? I'm just getting tears, like tears of happiness, but sadness at the same time. And yeah, I do feel like that the girls, they're so independent, it's not funny. So being single at those ages, extremely independent. They don't really care. They're going in one direction. And that's all the way to the top for these two girls. You've raised them really well. So I just want to congratulate you on that. Spouses, yep, whatever they say, that they'll want to have children sooner or later, but it's not the right timing right now. So let me tell you, what's this? Okay, what was this one? Oh, that one's for the property, wasn't it? The home loan. I remember now. So Ash Meadows just responding back to Harvey and saying, "Thank you. I'm not going to lie. I'm so excited. Just even the pre-approval side, I actually cried in the car when Mum told me, and my eldest goes, 'Why are you crying, Mum?' I had to explain happy tears to her as it might finally be our turn after watching her dad and my ex get a house and us rent and have to move like gypsies to finally get stability. So hopefully it is all I needed." Yeah, I do feel like this is coming, definitely. And I just hear before Christmas. So I don't know how long. I don't know how long you get. So if it's August, September, October, November, so you'll have 90 days for this pre-approved loan, I think. I don't know. I just saw 90, or might be the number of the house, 90 or 9. So that's what I just saw. So I just saw the number 90 for you there, Ash. And either look at 9 or 90 for the property, or it's going to be within 90 days that you're going to have that. This is just as Christmas. It's like I see the wine and I see the celebrations for Christmas time. That's what I just saw. So let me know. So Matthew Hansen says, I missed my reading. How can I watch back? So you have to wait till next week now, mate. No, I'm only joking. You can just go back onto the page when the show finishes and just go back onto my page and then just hit the live thing and just play into it. Just listen to it. If you have any problems, just send me a private message on the main page and I'll send it back over to you. Yeah, so that's what Julian Paul's saying. Matthew Hansen, when the show is over, it will be on the page and you can view it. Yeah, because we're not finished yet. That's why you can't see it. So, okay, thanks. What have we got here? Kayla Williams, reading for me, please. Is my mum around? I really would love to know how she is and if she's okay. She passed away and wasn't ready. Yeah, don't tell me all this stuff, guys. I don't want to know how they passed or anything like that because I want spirit to do it. We weren't ready. I'm so lost without her and trying to start my new life as I moved just for her. Oh, Kayla. Look, let me clear one thing up for a start. They're always okay on the other side. They cannot pass with pain. They cannot pass over at all with pain. They have to be relaxed. The muscles have to be relaxed. I had a friend in Perth's parent, the father. My friend was here up in, past the Central Coast. And she got a phone call from the palliative care because they couldn't get a hold of the stepmom, and to ask her if they could administer the father some morphine because he was in a lot of pain because he was dying. He was in a lot of pain, right? So when 3 hours after they administered the morphine, he passed away. So that's how quick it was as soon as it hit his system because he was out of pain because the muscles were so tense and so tight and it was just like grinding your teeth, you know. You can just imagine how much pain he was in before he passed and that was relieving for him. But yeah, they don't go in pain. They're okay on the other side. They're in neutral and they're always around you. All you have to do is ask them to show you signs. It's pretty much that simple. And you will see little different things like little special birdies, like little tiny birdies on the fence. Something that's going to be unusual for you there, Kayla, in the next 3 days. I've just seen 3 or 3 days. So what does the number 3 mean to you, Kayla? Number 3 or 3 days for you. And I feel like there's little birdie, little tune, like something unusual. It's not going to be like your normal regular bird. Okay, something to a little tune. You're going to go, oh my God, like this is your mum. Okay, and she would not have wanted it any other way. There was nothing she could do with this passing. Absolutely nothing she could do with this passing. It wasn't what she wanted, but she wouldn't have had it any other way. She's saying the comfort and the caring and the sincere part, the empathy part that everyone provided her with was the most satisfying for her before she passed over. And yeah, you know what I mean. Now, who was the person there? Was it you and another female that was holding the hand or holding your hand and your mum's hand at the same time before she's passing? Or who was that in the room with her? Because I see a gentle hand holding her hand in the actual room with her before she took her last breath. Yeah, I'll leave that there. All right, I'm just going to keep going forward. I'm going to remove that thought. Okay. Okay, Ash Meadows, Wendy Harvey, thank you, hon. I'll let everyone know the day I get the sold sign on the house and everyone can have a drink for me. Now, what you'll do there, Ash, is you can send through your photo with your wine and your sold sign and send it to me and we'll post it up on the page and say, look what happened here. She's in her own home and it's going to be amazing for you. Jill Smood, yes, I do private readings. You just got to contact me through the page. I mainly do the private readings on the weekend, so I'm booked a lot. But I try and keep all my private readings to the weekend because I find that I've got too much on during the week. I work full time. I do lots of stuff for humanity. I study, do workshops. Gosh, I do nothing but the truth seminars, you name it, I do it. So that's why I don't have no time for myself. But on the weekend, I run around the house. Lucky I'm a personal trainer background, but I run around the house and I do all the washing and get everything organized for the week. And then all of a sudden, it's Monday again. Matthew Hansen, this must be scary for you. What's scary for me? Nothing's scary for me. I don't know what he's talking about there. Matt, elaborate on that for me, please. Leslie, if I get this property, they want 9 as in end of September. So might be the reason you see 9. Ha, there you go. There you go, Ash. I do. Well, then that's another sign for you, lovey. So it's on its way. So keep manifesting what you want. So keep picturing. So what you can go do now is the property that you want. Go searching for the property, but also search for furniture. So search for the furniture that's going to fit into the property, so that you can plant the seed with the universe even more. And the universe is going to go, oh my God, I've got to give this. I've got to find this property for her. And I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Kayla Dillon said, I don't know about number 3. We were all there as a family. Me and my sisters were holding her hand. She was telling us no, she didn't want to leave. We told her to let go.
Yeah, beautiful. Fair enough. Yeah, I just mean must be scary to communicate with spirit. No, it's not. I have, like I was saying before, Matt, I have a lot of boundaries around spirits, so I don't want to be attracted to any of the bad spirits or negative spirits or anything like that. As soon as I have anything negative, it's gone. I try and make sure that my spirit protects me 24/7 and everything and everyone around me. That's what I do. I don't like to have anything that's not, protected. Let's put it that way. But yeah, it's not scary. Like when I first started doing this, I remember being in my home and I'd only just moved in there, and then all of a sudden, I had my door closed, and I don't even know if I was dreaming. I don't think so. I think this was really literally real, because like when you sleepwalk, you don't know. But I was awake because I remember, and all I heard was these footsteps, bang, 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 up the stairs, running up the stairs, run through my door, and slam their hands down on my bed and scream at me to wake up. And that's when I freaked out, of course, who wouldn't? And I thought someone was in my room, and then I just yelled at them to get away. And then I said it in my head, spirit, get them away, That's what I did. And it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what I did. And then I had a couple of other instances, sometimes spirit, if the energy from the past loved one is really, really strong, and I'm standing next to someone that I don't know and I'm having a heart attack or something like that, and I know it's not me, then I'll just say to them, hey, are you okay? Or something like that. I don't really interfere with anyone else, like outside of doing my shows or my private readings. But I'll just say, hey, did you have a grandmother or someone in spirit in the passing that's had issues with their heart? And then that's what happened to me with one of my clients many years ago. I'm going, oh my God, like I'm just standing there minding my own business and I'm having a heart attack. And then it was her mum that had the heart attack and died. So it passed. Over to you there, Ellie. Is there anything else? All right, we're nearly got 20 minutes to go. All right, what else we got here? Betty Lindbergh says, Leslie, I was thinking yesterday, have you ever had a spirit tell you where they are now in their next life? No, but I was watching, what's her name, Dolores Cannon, God bless her, she's passed now, but she talks a lot about the afterlife and the future life, and canceling your contract with the people that you don't want to meet in the next life. And then I see some stuff on TikTok and I see some stuff on YouTube, and who knows, if I'm a very factual / evidential person. I like to dig deep in the research. I have to have validations or evidence or facts. I don't fly on, or I don't want to fly on any fluffy duck stuff, like fluffy feather stuff. I can't stand it. That's why I don't like to ask people, or I don't want people telling me everything. I just want the questions. But I don't know if I believe in the afterlife or the before life or something like that or whatever. I'm not sure. I just believe, because I see so many spirits and so many souls of spirits. That's what I believe. I believe that that's exactly what hangs around. So how on earth would I know half of these answers to any of these, questions? Or, I've got about 3,000 validations on my page. We've got more, Ellie, haven't we? I haven't even done them. She's laughing at me because she knows I'm flat out. But I haven't even got a lot of time to even do the validations on my page. So probably either this weekend or the next weekend, I will make some time to post up. And there's going to be a lot, because there's like 3 months worth or 4 months worth, Ellie.
Oh,
Huh?
I,
Yeah. Yeah, she's saying yes a lot. So that's what I do. I don't really know if it's afterlife or don't know. I'd have to tell you in the next life if I come back. All right. Ash Meadow says, I'm off to sleep, everyone. Work tomorrow, but I will definitely be showing the wine and cheese and the sold signs soon. I hope I also manifest. I have already started looking into wall stickers for the doors and walls, the girls' rooms. Thank you all again. Many blessings. Beautiful. Very good. I love it when I give someone a prediction and all of a sudden they have like this prediction come true, you know. And it's not me. I don't even think about it. I don't even know I've even said some things sometimes. That's how spirit works with me. I'm in flight. I call it being in flight with spirit. And then all of a sudden I say things and they come back and say, and I can't remember what they've said. I mean, well, I do about 100 readings a week, so maybe that's why. Matthew Hanson, wow, you are truly gifted. Whether for better or worse. Yeah, that's right. Do you see employment for me soon, Meredith? Yes, I do. I feel like between 2, 3, 4 weeks. I know that sounds long, but I feel like you need the time to recover from different things going on around you there, Meredith. So they're saying to keep the balls rolling, the balls going, okay? So keep everything going around you. So get everything organized and start planning ahead because it's going to be working for you. I feel like you're going to be so run off your feet soon. It's like, did you have 2 jobs in the past? Because I see 2. Lou Stadler, my dad passes 4 years ago, and I went for a walk with my mum, and a butterfly followed us all the way, turned back and followed us to the car. Any messages for me? See, there you go. There's your signs, guys. That's beautiful that you even noticed it because they recognize it. And they love it. They actually love it when you recognize what's going on. It's like they're jumping up and down going, finally, hello. So Lou, any messages for me, please? From Dad. I get, I don't know, I get 3, 4, so that's 7 and July. So normally I don't get 34s or any high numbers like that. I just get the low numbers, but this one here was 34. So 3 and 4 is 7 in the month of July. I'm also feeling 15. So 1 and 5 is 6 in June. So June was a very testing time for you. Did Dad or someone have anxiety around you or issues with speech or something with the speech? Because I see, was there what do they call it, breathing apparatus in down the throat? Who's that around you? The breathing apparatus, breathing oxygen into the like the nose, and looks like someone else is even. There's 2 or 3 people here. I've got someone with the oxygen around to the nose, and the other one with it down the throat. Unless it's the same person at different times, I can't tell. But I'm also getting 12 around you as well. So 3 in March and also December. Lots of stuff coming up for you in March and December. So December leading right up to March. Big roller coaster there though. So hold the fort, hang in there. Don't stop in the middle. That's what I'm hearing for you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome there, Matthew. Thank you so much. I've enjoyed your company. You're welcome. Okay. What else? If you want to have a free reading, we've got about 12 more minutes. Come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. We are streaming live across 8 platforms tonight, including the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page. So you're getting the validation. So Lou Stadler, just write in capitals validation and then just put all of the information in there because it's really hard when you hit it all at different times. But over to you there, Miss Ellie.
I've got it though. So,
oh, there you go.
Lou said
she's on fire.
Lou said he had his ABC on the 14th of July. I have cancer in my throat at the moment. He was in a coma for a week.
Yeah, right. Who was in a coma for a week?
Her father, I think.
I can't tell you. He had what's an AVC? What's that? An operation, I guess, on the 14th of July. I have cancer in my throat at the moment. Get some castor oil and bicarbonate soda. Look up Barbara O'Neill, Lou. Barbara O'Neill, hashtag Barbara O'Neill, hashtag cancer, hashtag castor oil, you name it, just hashtag it with Barbara O'Neill. Oh, jeez.
Her father.
Okay. What's that, Ellie?
It was her father who had a stroke.
Oh, jeez. Oh, there it is. There. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Lots of trauma. The poor fella. Did your dad? Did he actually smoke as well? Because I just saw who's the person around you there, Lou, that's smoking. Because I just saw the smoke. Who's that person around you? Because it's like it's everywhere. The smoke is everywhere. Carmen de Oliveira. Any messages from Spirit for me, please, Lesley? I would love to hear from my loved ones. Now, I was just saying your name. I felt all the anxiety ever. Carmen Oliveira. D. And also in my thumb, I just felt a lot of pain there. So this isn't, I feel like this is a lady or an elderly lady that has what is it called, arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis in that hand. It's like it's hard to even grab the pen like to hold it. And the arthritis, when you have arthritis in your hand or your joints, you also have it in your brain too. So that's why anything with an itis on the end is inflammation. So you got to get the inflammation out of your system, guys. Carmen, I do feel like there's a lot of what was the question? Where's that question? I don't know. I feel like I've lost my mind with you. I feel like there's confusion. I can't even think straight. So confusion about a lot of things around you. Can't think straight. Is there drugs involved around this, or who is it? Because I feel like I'm a bit either alcoholic or drug punch. I can't even talk. I don't even know what to say. I feel like I'm blinking and I'm blacking out. Or who is that around you? Like not completely backing out. If that's not you, that's going to be either Lou Stadler or Tammy Jones, Matthew Hansen, someone around there. Yeah, Jessica, Elizabeth, someone around there, but I'm still getting the pain in my hand. So the right hand pain or right thumb, just like arthritis. Wow. I'm also getting 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4, and the month of April. And something I just said, Spirit just said, look at the time. So, and what's with the timing around you? There's something that you need to be timing. I'm not talking about on a clock. I'm talking about your strategy. Okay, so some things you haven't done a couple of things right in the past. And who has? Oh, bless you. I saw that one come in. I did see that big one coming there, Ellie. And so the past is it's kind of like kept that in. You're keeping the past too much to your heart. So pull back the reins from everything. Don't talk about it. Okay, just get on with your future, because I feel like the timing is not right for things, because you keep drawing yourself back into the issues that you had, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years ago. So it's time for change for you as well there, Carmen. Lots and lots of good stuff coming up for you. As soon as you change your mindset, it's going to all shift. And watch out in November. November, very busy. Busy. That's what I'm hearing for you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Carmen, that's right. My friend had scleroderma. Ah, there you go. All right. Yeah, but scleroderma is not arthritis. It's actually itchiness. That's what I remember. I'm pretty sure that is. Can you look it up, Ellie? Please. Scleroderma. SCLERODERMA. I'm pretty sure it was the itchiness, because my great auntie's got it. Is it?
It's a long-term condition affecting the connective tissue of the body.
Yeah, so it's because I know my
It makes pretty much people with it produce too much collagen, which makes their connective tissue, including skin, hard and tight.
Yeah, so she gets really itchy hands and stuff like that, I know, as well. Oh, there you go, John Carter. I could not figure out how to send a picture of my new Stingray. Ellie, I'm sure you would enjoy my fish room. Yeah, send it to me on Messenger, John, and I'll show everybody on the live. Send it to me in Messenger. If we don't get it tonight, we'll send it and we'll look at it tomorrow night. Okie dokie. Ah, Carmen went to cardiac arrest. Okay. You're welcome there, Matt. I missed my reading, but I'm keen to watch back. Yes, lots of stuff for you there, Matt. That's right. You can't jump off the live. You've got to hang in there because spirit pulls me from all different directions. Lorna Hearn, my hubby has a surgery next week. Any spirit guidance for him? Yes. Between now and next week, lots of good nourishment so he heals better. So when you have lots of vegetables in your system, you don't bruise as much. So lots and lots of good stuff for him between now and next week, like even your chicken bone broth and stuff like that. Look up, if you don't know how to make it, look it up because it's amazing for you, which actually I might even make some on the weekend actually. So yeah, but I'm definitely going to be fine. Okay, Lorna, so nothing to worry about. He's going to be very sore, of course, as they are, but lots of good stuff coming up for him as well. Francois, Leslie, does Spirit have any messages for me, please? I think I did you last week because your name is very familiar. Oh, I got the number 2 in February, so lots of stuff for next year, 24. So 2 February 24, lots of stuff for you next year. Do you have an allergy as well on your skin or anything like that? Because I feel like I have to scratch my neck. Do you grow your beard there, or it gets a bit itchy down your neck? What's that? What's going on there? Itchy neck with the beard. I feel like there's like skin allergy or something that doesn't like it. Whatever you're using on there, it's just irritating your skin. You need something more natural on the skin there. I'm also getting just deficient. I'm also getting the left pain in my left ankle. Wow. And who's the person with the white vehicle? I just heard white car, but then I saw a dark car. How weird is that? I heard white and I saw dark. That's weird. What are you doing to me, Spirit? Is there 2 different colored cars at home? Now, whoever's passed over who is in a male on the other side, and I feel like this was an elderly father figure, he's just showed me, when I said the dark car and the white car, it just showed me the dark car with white doors. I went, okay, very funny. So this person's quite witty, okay? Very, very witty on the other side. So we got a white car with black doors or dark doors. How weird is that? I don't know what that means, but I'll just say what I get. So yeah, this elderly man on the other side, and I feel like this is either H name or R name. So who's the H name or R name in spirit around you, or has like 2 different names? I'm also getting 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May as well. So lots of stuff for you coming up, Francois. Hang in there, hold the fort with yourself as well. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. We've only got a few minutes to go. If Carmen can do Oliveri, can you write capitals validation and just write the whole lot there for us, please? Jessica Elizabeth, my grandma had arthritis in her wrist and her birthday is April 13. There you go. Wow. There you go. That's what happens with spirit. Lou Stadler, I have my final x-ray to see if the chemo has worked. Wow. Well, good luck there, Lou. We're going to pray for you. We're going to make sure that everything is tickety-boo for you, okay? You've got to stay off sugar. Do not have sugar. Sugar is the poison. And I'll leave that there. Thank you so much, Leslie. She was my best friend and passed away overseas. Yeah, that's Carmen. Yeah. They're always around you guys. It's like I always say it on my shows, it's like the car, you have the vehicle, you take the motor out, it's running, the motor hasn't turned off, so they put the motor aside on the side of the road. The vehicle just rots away and goes into rust and then it disintegrates. But the soul is still operating. The vehicle, the motor is still going. Don't worry about the physical body. Worry about the mind and the soul of the person, because that's what's still there with you. It doesn't go anywhere, because if they're here with me and I can tell you what they've done and get all these validations, then they clearly haven't gone anywhere. So Hannah Swiley, yes, exactly. I don't know what is going on. Fair enough. Lorna Hearn, thank you, Leslie. That gave me so much hope for my speedy recovery from him. You're welcome there, lovey. So it's up to you to get the nutrition up to crank it up a bit. That's what I'm hearing for you, Lorna, because otherwise he's going to be suffering. When his nutrition's all tickety boo, the body doesn't have to worry about the nutrition side of it as well. It just has to worry about the healing side, if that makes sense. Okie dokie. Well, we've got a few more minutes. Sarah Jane Hansen. My husband is on here talking to you, Matthew Hansen. May I have a reading? How cute. I love it. I got it. Very, very cute. All right, Sarah. I was actually funny when I was reading for him. I was saying, geez, that Hansen name, I wonder if it's the same one. And I didn't even think twice of it. I thought, nah, I'm on the wrong track. Should have just trusted what I got. So I get 16 for you as well, 7 in July. A trying month for you as well there, Sarah. But look forward to what's coming up. I feel like the combination is right between you both. But I also get 12 around you as well. What did I say for Matthew? I can't remember what I said for him earlier. But I get 12, 3, and March and the December. So lots of stuff coming up for December. And I'm also getting 11. So 11 November, power number, on fire, 2 in February. Lots of stuff. You've got to nut down and just nut everything out, you two, so that everything is on point. And I feel like that as soon as you do that, pull back the reins and go, you know what? I need to look at this, need to look at that, put it all into perspective, prioritize what you need to do, and then push through. Because I feel like this is going to be really amazing next year coming up for you. Lots and lots of busy times. February is going to be amazing. And then you're expecting some money to come through, because I just saw the cash. They're showing me it's a bit hard at the moment with the pockets. Okay, and I'm feeling I can see the pennies going out. They're just going out, but I'm also seeing the money coming back in. So hold your hand out and just picture all the money coming back in on your left hand. Definitely coming back. They say left to leave, right to receive. I should say right hand from now on. So definitely picture all the money coming back on your right hand and just watch it flow. And I'll leave it there, but get excited, because I feel excited for what's going on. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. Nothing? And I'm just quickly scrolling through. There's nothing more. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, guys, we're just going to read the reading. Thank you for tonight. Sending blessings your way, Leslie and Ellie. Thank you. So I've got a beautiful prayer from Miss Harvey, and I'm going to read it now. Then we're going. So the time on the clock in here is wrong, and then the time here on my phone is correct. So until we meet again, this prayer from Wendy Harvey. We loved you dearly, as you must know. However, it was time to let you go. We cry as our memories come right through. Our memories were made because of you. We saw you suffer. We heard you sigh. All we could do was stand by your side. We will never understand what you went through, but when that time came, we now suffer too. We love you deeply and dearly from our heart. It's always been that way right from the start. You will never understand the impact you had. We now all sit here feeling terribly sad. So go on your journey as we lay you to rest. We will always remember you. You were definitely the best. Love and light and blessings, and good night. And thank you, Miss Harvey. That's a beautiful prayer. We'll see you next Monday night from 9 to 11, and you're listening to Alive 95 FM. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Oh, it's loud. Wow. Boom, boom. Okie dokie.